What's going on, all right? This Afro think tank. Did y'all hear about the Texas dad, MAGA dad, who deleted his own daughter because of a political disagreement? Is that how far gone MAGA is? I mean, that's your own daughter. As a father, your daughter is your most precious jewel. But you would delete her because she believes that you're wrong about your political affiliation, which you should, at this point, you should know that you're wrong. But your cognitive dissonance, right, and your denial of facts, and your need to be involved with a hateful, racist cult is so strong, you would delete your own precious daughter? You care more about Donald Trump, who wouldn't spit on you if you was on fire, who could care less about you, who don't care about your class of people, your neighbor, your family, or nothing, but you delete your daughter, the child that you supposedly raised. You gun her down like a man in the street because she's telling you that you're wrong, which she was right. You telling me that this is not something my people would do. My people wouldn't do nothing like that. This got to be something your people do. And this is a bad showing for European Americans, especially European American men, because you guys seem to be guilty of a lot of things within your communities. A lot of things. I'm starting to wonder, what is the status of dads in the European American community? What are their value? Because it's just too many of you guys doing certain things that just don't make sense. It doesn't seem like it's a loving family environment. No matter whether it has to do with your daughters, your sons, your wives. It just seems like at the end of the day, it seems like the dad, the European American man, the European man is the common denominator in all of this subhuman barbaric behavior. This is super sad. Imagine your dad, the one that's supposed to protect you, the one that's supposed to be making the intelligent decisions in life in order to make a better future for you, to be the one to delete you. Imagine that. That is sad on every level you can think of. Anyway, you guys tell me what y'all think in the comment section. It's Afro Think Tank. Learn some T-Tone. I'm out.
This MAGA father shot and killed his daughter after fighting about Trump, and he hasn't been charged. In January, right before Trump's inauguration, 23-year-old Lucy Harrison from the UK was visiting her father, who lives in Texas. The two got into a fight about Trump's allegations of predatory behavior towards young women, according to Lucy's boyfriend. Lucy asked her father, "How would you feel if I was the girl in that situation and I'd been assaulted?" Chris replied he wouldn't be upset that much, and Lucy was understandably shaken by his response. Right before Lucy and her boyfriend were supposed to leave for the airport, her father brought her into his bedroom where a loud bang was heard. Chris claims he was showing her the gun after Lucy asked to see it, despite Lucy's friends saying she was categorically anti-gun. He says he doesn't remember if his finger was on the trigger at the time. Chris Harrison had previously been to treatment for alcohol addiction and had relapsed the day of the incident. He was allegedly intoxicated during the argument. He has not been charged with anything related to Lucy's death. Texas police say he was drunk and supposedly didn't know the gun was loaded when he held it up to her. A grand jury declined to indict him for manslaughter, despite a UK coroner ruling the incident an unlawful killing.
Y'all, this one breaks my heart on so many levels. A father in Texas shot and killed his 23-year-old daughter after a heated argument about Trump, and he's not facing any charges. Now, she had traveled from the UK to visit him, and according to testimony, they had been clashing for days over politics and his conservative views. Her boyfriend said they got into a big argument about Trump shortly before his second inauguration. Now, warning, this next part is going to enrage you. During one of the exchanges, she asked her dad how he would feel if she were the victim in a sexual assault scenario. He apparently responded saying that it wouldn't upset him that much because he had two other daughters. She apparently got very upset, as I'm not surprised she would, and went upstairs. Then later that day, just minutes before she was supposed to leave for the airport, he took her into his bedroom. Seconds later, a gunshot rang out. He told police that he had been watching the news and offered to show her his Glock. He says he heard a loud bang and doesn't remember if his finger was on the trigger. He admitted that he had been drinking. Officers said that they smelled alcohol on him. The case was investigated as possible manslaughter, and a grand jury declined to indict him. No charges. It's essentially being treated as an accidental discharge. Now, I have seen countless stories about families being torn apart over extreme political views, parents and kids not speaking, holidays ruined, estrangement, but this is where that kind of division ends, when you mix it with alcohol and a loaded firearm. Now his daughter is dead, and legally the case is closed with no accountability. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and of course, make sure to follow.
This is by far one of the most disturbing stories that I have come across today and probably in the past year. So a MAGA Trump supporter just unalived his own daughter in Texas over a disagreement about Donald Trump. She reportedly asked him how he would feel if she was one of the girls trafficked by Donald Trump's bestie, Jeffrey Epstein, and the father responded, "Well, I have 2 other daughters, so I probably wouldn't feel that bad." Later on in the day, he takes her into his bedroom to show her his Second Amendment rights, where the gun accidentally went off, leaving her unalived on the bedroom floor. Mom and boyfriend were in the house at the time, and this is being chalked up to an accidental shooting of a intoxicated father who meant no harm to his own daughter. But you and I both know the reality here is quite different. If you agree, drop a comment down below. Also show your support by liking this video and follow if you haven't done so already. And check out our long form content. Link is in the bio to our Substack and YouTube.
You telling me this father unalived his own daughter over Trump? So you have the daughter named Lucy Harrison was visiting her dad from the UK. Now his name is Chris Harrison. All this started from an argument that both of these two had about the president. Now she goes on to ask her dad, how would you feel if I was the little girl? If I was the woman that they be S.A.ing in these files on that island? Now allegedly, y'all, the shit that he told her, no daughter want to hear this from their father. He told her it wouldn't even upset him at all because he have 2 more other daughters than her. They said she was shocked, she was sick, feelings was hurt. She like, what? For real? He rubbing it in her face like, yeah, that's how I'm feeling. Trump her. Now this time they said that he was very drunk too as well. This the same day that she about to leave to go back home. So hours before her flight take off, her daddy still drunk, calls her into his room, tell her, look, I want to show you this pew-pew. Now they said when he showed her the pew-pew went off, hit her chest. She did later on pass from those injuries, y'all. Father was taken in and questioned by the police. Chris told the police when he lifted up the pew-pew, he then heard a loud bang and he didn't know what was going on. Then he see Lucy, his daughter, immediately fall to the ground. Cap, bullshit, you didn't like her. He didn't like her. He also admitted that he was drinking and he couldn't recall if his finger was on the trigger. What made this even more fucked up, y'all? You would think by him unaliving somebody, you automatically get some jail time, right? Not only that, being intoxicated when you do it. What's the difference from when you get a DUI and you crash and kill somebody? But you telling me just because he was standing up for Trump and he a YT, he don't get no time? Y'all, the county had declined to even indict this man on any charges, and they let him go free. No, you can't. This shit can't be real.
Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! We most definitely cannot forget about the people of Sudan.
Thanks for watching Afro Think Tank. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And follow me on Substack and Patreon for more content. Remember, it's Pan-Africanism or nothing.